so on a whim, Vance and I decided to take a trip out to that fish place. It's a fish store in Lancaster, PA. We're going to check out some fish. He wanted to pick up a mantis shrimp, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to do that and hang out a little bit. Hopefully they'll let me shoot some footage in there. I'm going to bring my phone in anyway and see what happens and take some video. But yeah.
I doubt they'll worry about it.
It's about an hour and a half trip to this fish place. Don't have many options around where we live. You have to travel at least 1 hour each way. Rick's is about an hour from here too.
Yeah, about 72 miles.
Unless you go to boring Petco or PetSmart, you know.
Hey, then you get to meet Dustin.
Yeah, you get to meet Dustin. we both know Dustin.
Good old Dustin.
Anyway, we'll get there about 5 minutes or so, and so we'll shoot some footage. See you then. Check it out. That's what the place looks like out front. But they have cool selection. So that pet store, that fish store, going into. That part is the reptile section.
We got a directory now.
It's actually have a store directory now. Look at that. Tells you where everything is. That's pretty cool.
That's actually nice.
Touch tank. Is that the?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's a nice reef tank.
Hey, look, Gracie.
Oh, that's not nice. This is a little. They got a little stingray deal. You can pet the stingrays.
Yeah, well, if you hit them hard enough, they'll barb you.
I mean, you don't want to get barbed by that thing. Yeah, they are always stingrays. Pretty cool that the pet store or fish store could have a stingray pond right in front of you. There's also other fish in there too.
I need something like this.
I mean, we could build this.
It wouldn't be hard. The hardest part would be getting.
You could just take your pool outside that you have, fucking make it into that. Think I'm kidding?
I don't think my family would like that.
Yeah, that's a stingray pond. It's pretty cool. Cool part of this place. Let's go in the fish room.
I'm all wet.
I'm just gonna ask them if they're okay with me filming in there before. Huh? It is a fish room. Yeah, so we got the okay to film. I like to make sure before. This is a nice little cube tank. I like this setup. There's a little, looks like they're those I forgot what they call them, killifish. It's like, oh no, those are raspberries. These aren't for sale, so. And of course, you have an African cichlid tank. It's really cool. An eye biter in there. A lot of things. Really cool looking tank. Big shrimp right there. Looks like a big shrimp. Anyway, so you come down here, you can see the selection they have. You know, glowfish. I'm not really crazy about the glowfish, but they got a nice little section of glowfish. These are the tanks they have. Like a whole tank full of puffers. I think those are leopard or green spotted puffers. Pretty cool. Don't know what's in here. Looks like that's a saltwater tank, or there might be more puffers. I don't see anything in there though. Nice setup there. A bunch of snails. That looks like a shrimp tank. Oh, micro crabs. Pretty cool. I don't see anything in there, but that looks like that's empty. It's not. There's water in there. Archer fish. Really cool looking. I'm thinking about putting those in maybe with the puffers. $40. A lot of these tanks are empty. It looks like they're mostly snails and stuff. Oh yeah. This is one side. There's some clown loach. I think they're not for sale. They're quarantining these fish, which is a good thing. You ever come here, you know that these fish are quarantined. Some boches in there. There's some tanks that are empty or don't have anything, but most of these are quarantine tanks. I don't see a lot of stock today, but there's some discus down here. How much is a discus? $149.99. Kind of steep. Might want to do discus eventually. We'll see what happens. Here's some baby ones. Those are $60. I gotta tell you, I don't know if I want to spend that much money on the fish. I might have to go and do it. Little baby black skirt tetras. This is the other side. One of my favorite tetras, the red eye tetra. They're cheap, only $2, and they're just really cool tetras. Another really good tetra, Serpent tetras. These are all just your normal. It's like these are X-ray tetras, headlight and taillight tetras. And we got diamond tetras. These are white skirt tetras, and you got some of these at home too. Buenos Aires tetras. They're really cool. Colombian tetras they get nice size. I have those at home. I think they sold 6 of them, but they get pretty big too. So that's one aisle. I'm still trying to think of the name of those fish in there. I think they were rainbow fish in that cube tank, and a mono shrimp. I couldn't think of the top of my head. There's some dwarf African claw frogs. I always want to do that. I'm not really sure if I want to though or not. I might have to do a tank for those maybe eventually. They're really cool. African claw frogs. Those are albino ones. They're like $5 a piece. I mean, I'll probably do a whole tank full of those right there. Really cool. Go down each aisle here. There's some rubber nose plecos. Low light tetra. You can never go wrong with low light tetra. That tank is empty. Take some common plecos. Neons. Some more fish down here. Looks like you got some silver tip tetras. Of course, assorted tetras, really cool. Lots of empty tanks. Sometimes you come here, there are some empty tanks, which is kind of surprising. But this is brilliant raspberry, one of my favorite fish. I love those guys. Really cool looking fish. Yeah, these look like the ones. They're thread fin rainbows. That's what I was talking about in the Q tank up there. They're thread fin rainbows. I do want to do a tank full of these eventually. We're not going to get any fish today because of the way the fish room is situated. So once we get the tank set up, we'll get some more fish, but we're not right now. And there's your famous harlequin reservoirs. There's some neon tetras. There are some cardinals back there. You see a nice selection here. If you want to come from the Lancaster, it's a good place to go. Some leopard danios, really good. Some sort of rainbows. These are nice zebra danios. One of my favorite fish. Tiger tank pleco. I don't know if I've seen that pleco in there. Anyway, we'll just do a quick tour. We'll be here all night. Swordtails, neon swordtails. Of course, platies, rainbow platies. More platies. You get the idea. Platies, pretty popular. Looks like those are some rainbow fish. Some rainbow. See the prices are on there. A lot of times you go to a fish store and they have the prices written on the tank. I hate that. I like the fact that they have, you know, signs right in front of the tank and they tell you what it is and what the price is. I like that better than writing on the tanks. Green swordtails. Very pretty swordtails. There's some more rainbow fish. Looks like those are Bozemonis. Good price, $9.99. And some more swordtails, $2.99. And you get your typical guppy, nice fancy guppies. It's pretty good. That's how I want to get my guppy tank. Once I get those baler sharks out of there, stop eating the babies. More guppies. I might just come back and get a bunch of fancy guppies thrown in there. Just mix it up. Of course, you know, you platies, rainbows. There's some cories, albino cories down there. There's some more. Looks like those are in the cories. Bronze cories. There's some of those red fin and rainbows again. I like the way these colors are. They look pretty. I like those guys. Empty tank. Like some snails. Platies again. Mollies. That tank's empty. It's a huge tank though. Tank. So pretty much what you got down there is all the platies and guppies and live bearers pretty much. On this side we got some Chinese alligators. Pretty flagfish there. $4.99. Look at fish. This is where I got my little gourami. Some lavender gourami. This is purple and lavender gourami. We got some honey gouramis, which I do want to get. There's some of your albino rainbow sharks. More gouramis, dwarf gouramis. Not a big fan of dwarf gouramis, but that's a whole nother story. Those are rosy barbs. Pretty rosy barbs too. $2.99. Price is pretty good here. Some tiger barbs. Looks like some rosy barb, glass rosy barbs. Pretty cool. Tank. It is in the beginning of the week, so these guys probably haven't got any fish yet. Some cherry barbs. barbs. These are one of my favorites. Roof barbs. Pretty cool. Fish. There's some red tail sharks. And some, looks like rainbow sharks. Yep. Of course, they have a big selection of blue rams. Really cool. Some rams here, Bolivian rams. Most of these tanks are empty. There's some, yeah, looks like, let's call it a red earth eater. Bull rams. Some angels. Fences. Empty tank. Nothing in that one, obviously. I like that. I can check green parrot. This is a tank full of Oscars and their babies. Goldfish. More Oscars in there. Different Oscars. They're pretty cool looking. Pick this catfish. A ton of goldfish. 45 panda. There's like some convicts. Indonesia looks like they're some broad tanks. Looks like there's a bicher in there. Bicher. Goldfish. There's a little red-tailed cat. Baby. You know how big they get. More goldfish. I think a lot of these tanks are empty though. More chlorophobs. Maybe we should do a tank full of those. And you got your African cichlids. They usually have a big selection of African cichlids. I don't see a lot today though. There's some black bucktooth tetras. Now this one I might want to do a tank of. Really cool. Cool fish. Only $10 a piece. Say a minimum 55 gallons, so you want to put them in a 55 gallon. I might put them in the 50, 55 corner tank. We'll see. Like I said, we're not getting any fish today. We just want to show what we got. 5-star cichlid. And they're pretty cool. These guys down here are some real convicts, black-tailed convicts. Empty tank. This is a pet cichlid. Those are really cool.